What happens after a DUI arrest in Austin? My name's Joffrey Purder, and I'm a criminal defense lawyer here at Cofer Connelly in Austin, Texas. If you searched what happens after a DUI in Austin, you're probably scared and overwhelmed right now. Maybe you were just arrested for DWI after a traffic stop, or maybe you blew over the limit at a checkpoint. And you might be wondering, am I going to jail? Will I lose my license? Is this going to ruin my career? In this video, I'm going to walk you through what really happens after a DUI or DWI arrest in Austin, what to expect in the court process, and how having the right lawyer can change the outcome. As you're watching, remember this. At Cofer Connelly, we're former prosecutors fighting for your rights with a 93% case dismissal or win ratio. And we're an award-winning law firm that has earned dozens of the most prestigious awards given to Texas lawyers. After a DUI or DWI arrest in Austin, you're taken to jail for booking. Your fingerprints and photo are taken, and your case is logged into the system. At this point, most people feel completely powerless. It's often the longest night of their lives. From there, one of two things usually happens. You're either released on bond or held until a magistrate sees you. In many cases, the amount of bond, the conditions of release, and whether you can get out of jail quickly are influenced by what happens in those early hours. This is one of the reasons it's so important to get a defense team involved quickly. As former prosecutors, our lawyers at Cofer Connelly understand how these decisions are made behind the scenes, and we know how to step in and advocate for you as early as possible. One of the biggest surprises after a DUI or DWI arrest in Austin is that you're not just dealing with a criminal case. You're also facing an administrative case that can affect your driver's license. In Texas, you usually have a very short deadline, often just 15 days from your arrest, to request a hearing to challenge your license suspension. Miss that deadline and your license can be automatically suspended, even if your criminal case is still pending or later gets dismissed. Most people never realize this until it's too late. When you contact Cofer Connelly, one of the first things we do is evaluate the status of your license, explain your options, and take steps to protect your driving privileges. We've handled thousands of these situations, and we know how critical your ability to drive is for your job, your family, and your daily life. After the initial shock wears off, the real work begins. A DUI or DWI case in Austin often involves dash cam or body cam video, breath or blood test, field sobriety test, and police reports. It might look like the state's case is airtight on paper, but the reality is more complicated. As former prosecutors, we've reviewed this kind of evidence from the other side. We've seen how mistakes are made during these traffic stops, how field sobriety tests can be misapplied, and how chemical tests can be mishandled or misinterpreted. At Cofer Connelly, we examine why you were stopped in the first place. Was there reasonable suspicion? We analyze the way field sobriety tests were given. Were they done correctly? We scrutinize the breath or blood testing process. Was the equipment maintained and calibrated? Were proper protocols followed? We dig into every detail, looking for legal and factual issues that can lead to reductions, dismissals, or wins at trial. Our 93% case dismissal or win ratio reflects the depth of that work. As your case moves forward in the Austin area courts, you'll likely have several settings where decisions are made about how your case will be resolved. This is where experience and reputation matter. Because we're an award-winning law firm with dozens of top honors in Texas, prosecutors and judges know that when Cofer Connelly walks into a courtroom, we're prepared, we know the law, and we're serious about defending our clients. Sometimes that leads to negotiated outcomes that protect your record and keep you out of jail. Sometimes it means setting the case for trial and fighting for a not guilty verdict. In every scenario, we tailor our approach to your goals, your risk tolerance, and the evidence in your case. If you've been arrested for DUI or DWI in Austin or anywhere in Central Texas, don't wait and hope it goes away. The state is already building its case against you. Put former prosecutors, a 93% dismissal or win team, and an award-winning Austin criminal defense firm in your corner. Call Cofer Connelly today or visit coferconnelly.com to schedule a confidential consultation. We'll talk you through what you're facing, what the process looks like, and how we can help protect your license your record, and your future. I'm Joffrey Purrier with Cofer Connelly. When everything is on the line, we're ready to fight for you.